I go out there and I said, I know this is a huge part of marketing, right, is finding your target audience. For me, I know this is going to sound strange, I've done the exact opposite. I never went out and picked who my audience was going to be and say, they've got to be just rockers, they've got to be just this or just that. I went out and did music and hoped that people liked it. And fortunately from that, I'm talking also the exposure of rock and love, Celebrity Apprentice, National Star, different things I've done, gives you a big exposure to a lot of people. Hopefully from that, people either relate to you, you have some form of likability, hopefully. You know what I mean? Something about you that they did or they like or they relate to, or there's something interesting, and that's basically it.
Steve, what do you think are the biggest changes of artists being able to kind of anybody really, being able to directly communicate with their audience and who they are, and sometimes we've seen cases where it gets people in trouble as well.
And that's as it relates to direct marketing and the evolution of it. What we talk about Twitter and Facebook, for personalities to go on and share their personal experiences, I think that's fine. A lot of corporations believe that they should use Facebook and Twitter and how many people follow them and how many friends they have as an ROI metric. And I hope that the brands that we all are working with understand that's a very transparent conversation. Because when you go on there and you start trying to put out your message of what you stand for and who you are, you also have people on the other side that can form raving opinions about who you are and the customer experience they have. So an airline that says, follow me on Twitter, that's fine, except somebody can sit on the plane for 5 hours on a runway and tell everybody on the network what took place for the fact that they wouldn't serve food or whatever it is. And I think that brands never look at the other side of it. They just look at how many people are following them and hope and pray that when the smoke settles, that all works out to their benefit. I'm not necessarily sure that using social media is appropriate for all brands. I don't believe it. I believe that you need to understand the lane and the medium in which you operate best in and what works best for you and your consumer and what you're selling. But now we're in this place where everybody wants to be involved. Everybody feels like they should have Twitter fans and Facebook fans and friends, and I get it and I understand it. But direct marketers, I think you guys are all in a very good place right now. Everybody's looking for value. In order to look for value, you have to remove the middleman. That's the only way to get prices down. When the middleman is removed, it puts a lot of pressure on the direct marketer because they have the best cost per consumer acquisition promise to then go out and get the consumers to speak directly to the brand. The direct marketing business has some hurdles. It's junk mail. It's not junk mail. It's actually something that says, who we are and the value that we're offering. We have to get away from junk mail. Infomercials and the negative connotation around infomercials and some of the products that they sell are not necessarily needed for the consumer. It's a get-rich-quick scheme. But there's actually a lot of direct infomercials that are very good products and offering consumers a value. I think that we have to find a way as direct marketers to raise the value of our content and raise the perception of what we do for a living in order to get the notion of direct marketing to be looked at as a premium form of communication to consumers.
Well, as part of that, everybody wants to